Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, today let's go over rifles. Okay, I want to go over my three rifles that my kind of grab and goes if I'm going to go to the range, if I'm going to go plinking, if my buddies call me and say, hey, let's go out shooting. These are the three rifles that I generally take. Maybe not all three of them at once, but these are the three kind of go-to ones, right? Let's go over this one. This is a 7.5 inch 5.56. Nothing really special. It's a 1 in 7 twist with Enforce, like I think it's 1,000 lumens on there. A 6-hour Romeo 5 on here. I really like these because they're super cheap and I beat the shit out of them, and these things just keep on going. Obviously a high rise on there, but this is my kind of like 50 yards and in truck gun, personal defense gun. Not gonna reach out and touch somebody very far gun. Great for like home defense. Again, if you're not planning on, reaching out very far, this is a great gun. This is the gun that, you can keep by your bed, you can throw in the back of your truck, whatever. I also have a Timmy trigger in here. Again, this is a great gun. It's a great gun to go just kind of plink and shoot targets with. It's actually holds a 0 really good, even out to like 50 yards, unbelievably. Obviously, with the 7.5 inch barrel, the 1 in 7 twist, you're not getting very much twist out there. You're getting a lot of flash, because a lot of the powder didn't burn off. But like I said, out to 50 yards, this thing's pretty fun and awesome. It's also good to do CQB with. It is very short, so it feels a little weird, but I really like it because it's a fun little gun to play with. This here is a 10.5 inch gun. This is my kind of go-to gun. This is kind of good for just about everything. I don't shoot with this anything past like 1 or 150. I have backup irons on here because I'm old and something in my brain just tells me I have to have them on there. Another Enforce. This is the 2-cell. I believe it's 1,000 lumens. Another Romeo 5 on here. I tell you, these things are awesome. If you've never used one, they're like 120 bucks. They're just great. It's got a CMC trigger in there. Excuse me. Again, this is a really good gun to. This is what I used when I was a cop too. This is a really good gun to do any CQB with, anything around a vehicle. You can reach out a little bit and touch somebody with it. Obviously not too far. But it's a very reliable. I probably got like 2,000 to 3,000 rounds through this bad boy, and she's never let me down. I mean, she runs and she runs good and she runs hard, and I got no complaints at all. A lot of things we're seeing right now on Instagram because of a certain group of people is this tape, and everybody's wondering what it is. If you ever get like your blood drawn and they put that tape that sticks to itself on there, that's all it is. And all it really does for me is the gun gets really hot. The barrel gets really hot, especially when you have guns with a lot of open holes here and no heat shields. The gun will get really hot. So all this does is save your hand from, getting hot. You'll see a lot of guys wear like one glove when they're out shooting. It's just for this, especially AK guys. They'll wear one glove just up here. And that's all it's for, just for heat. Let's see. Then we have, oh my God, this is the hotness on the internet right now. This is the Recce rifle. Now, the vast majority of people that have a lot of followers that talk about Recce rifles don't even know what the word Recce means. If you do not know, it's short for reconnaissance. I have done reconnaissance since my first deployment back in 1998 to Bosnia Herzegovina, and I did it with a M249 squad automatic weapon. I've also done it with M4s, M16s. I've also done it with just pistols. You do not need a specially built rifle just for doing recce stuff, okay? This got popular in Afghanistan because you had guys that used an AR-15 platform, then they put scopes on there because in Afghanistan, not only did they need to shoot somebody from pretty far distance, they also needed to gather intelligence. And that's what reconnaissance is mainly for, is to gather intelligence, not to go kill people, all right? That's what a lot of people don't tell you about reconnaissance, is you're not trying to get in a firefight, you're actually trying to avoid a firefight, almost at all costs. So you gather intelligence, then you bring that back, right? This was a gun that I built that when I was a cop, and I wanted this so I could, again, gather intelligence. So I believe last time I checked, the longest police engagement for like a sniper was like 90 yards or something like that, right around there. That's not very far. I mean, I know dudes who can do that with a pistol, right? So this is more for intelligence gathering. You can see exactly what kind of gun the guy has. See if the gun's on safe or on fire. See if there's any escape routes. See if he has any friends around. See if if there's a hostage situation. If the hostage is trying to signal you to tell you, hey, there's 2 people over there. Anything like that. Intelligence gathering is what this is great for. Now, this is a 14.5-inch pin and welded Sons of Liberty barrel with a Sons of Liberty bolt carrier group. I think the barrel and bolt carrier group should always kind of go together because they just gel better that way. This can go out. I've shot this at, right now, I think my longest is 500. Yeah, 500. I don't plan on shooting any humans at 500. That's just me, but I can reach out there and touch somebody with 500. This has got a Surefire Scout on it. It's got Magpul bipods, a Hollow Sun, something, whatever that is. Hollow Sun red dot on the side. What's great about this is they make high-rise mounts for this, but I don't have one because I can sit here and I can see the target with my Hollow Sun, and then I just turn it over and bam, my target's right there. And vice versa, right? So this would have to be, sticking way out to be able to do that with a high-rise mount, and I just didn't want that. I have this mainly for like CQB type stuff because I'm not yet proficient enough or comfortable enough doing CQB with this, even though this does have an illuminated reticle, which is really nice. It takes a little battery and you can turn it from like 1 to 10 power, and this thing gets really red. It just brights up the center, and it's amazing. This is a 6-hour Tango MSR, and I got this on sale for like $300, something like that. So it's not super expensive. I don't have like a Vortex 1 to 6. It costs like 12 grand on there. I don't need it. I got a CMC trigger. I got Magpul furniture. That's all I really need. I do have a push button light for that, because as a cop you need lights, right? CQB as a cop and CQB as a soldier are 2 completely different ball games. So you need to kind of adjust, right? I do not own a pair of nods because I don't have an extra, 10 grand laying around. So I don't have any lasers on here. If I did have nods, then I would have a laser. Let's see, what else? That's about it. So these are my 3 main guns right here. A lot of guys go out there and they'll see a guy on YouTube, the real popular guys that get a lot of their stuff sent to them for free, and they'll go out and try to replicate everything the guy has. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of those guys get everything for free and they don't pay for all their shit. If you can't afford it, then you don't have to duplicate what those guys have, right? This 10.5-inch gun right here is a Palmetto State Armory gun. I've got, like I said, 3,000 rounds through it. And this gun is a champ. It just keeps going and going and going. Now, I do have a CMC trigger in there because I like nice triggers. I'm a trigger snob, if you will. I have a different brake on the front. Other than that, that's it. I think I have different charging handle too. Palmetto State's not known for their charging handles. Apparently, they used to bend a lot. But this gun runs, man, and it runs good. And if you have good internals, the gun is gonna run. I've been to tons of classes with this gun. It's never failed me, not once. This gun here is, you know, a more high-end gun, but I'm not gonna use it every day and throw it in the dirt like I am this gun. This gun is more of a, you know, I want to go and shoot longer ranges with it. I've never been to sniper school. I never thought I could pass sniper school because I don't have the patience to do a stock. To tell you the truth, I did go to a DDM course, which is like a designated marksman, which is basically a guy that carries one of these in an infantry squad, just so he can reach out and touch somebody. Basically, you went out and you shot. They tell you how to shot a little longer range and a little bit about stalking and sight preparation. And that was it. I never claimed to be a sniper, never wanted to be a sniper. Like I said, you know, doing a stock just seems absolutely horrible to me, and I don't have the patience for that shit. But like I said, I've been doing reconnaissance stuff since the 90s, and I've never needed a specialized weapon for it. But I also wasn't like in a tier 1 unit, so you know, maybe those dudes do a lot of stuff a lot different. I don't know about. But these are my 3 kind of favorite rifles. I have a bunch more rifles in my safe. I do like my AK, and whenever I go out, a lot of friends will always want me to bring my AK because it's just fun to shoot. But other than that, I have other rifles out there. That I have another recce style rifle that's all painted up. It's all painted up and looks pretty, and that thing shoots super flat. I guess one day I will finally bite the bullet and buy some suppressors. God damn, I'm paying the government so I can own a suppressor. Just really kills me inside. So that's why I haven't done that. One day I will, and then I'll put different brakes on everything so that way I can have one suppressor that goes on everything. But right now I don't. Over my course of my 20-some years carrying guns professionally and doing things like this, I'm telling you, I've seen just about everything. I've seen contractors that took AKs and they chop them down, they put folding stocks and just so they could fit in cars and they work fine. You don't need to go out and spend 20 grand on a gun to have it run good. As long as you have good internals in a gun, they're gonna work fine. So that's about it for my 3 favorite rifles. Maybe I'll do one on pistols too. If you got any questions, drop them below. And don't forget to ask yourself, are you an asset or a liability?